Hello and welcome. I'm Haley. I am the author of Soul Cards and the Haley Renee Letter. And today I want to do an overview to show you how to use my digital analog Zettelkasten. So yes, it's digital and analog because it is a digital form of the analog style of Zettelkasten, i.e. index cards, as opposed to like the Zettelkastens that people do in like Obsidian or Rome that are digital notes that are linked together. All right, so when you first open the Zettelkasten file, you will see the cover pages. There are 3 cover pages, this one, and this one. You can choose whichever one you want, decorate it, and then delete the other 2. You delete the other 2 by going over here and just choosing Move to Trash. This is the GoodNotes app on the iPad. This file will work in any PDF reader on a tablet that supports hyperlinks. So you don't have to have GoodNotes. However, GoodNotes has a few features that some of the other ones do not have. So I do recommend GoodNotes. It's $10 a year for the subscription, which isn't that bad. But yes, no, this will definitely work in like Notability or NoteShelf or one of the other apps as long as it supports linking. It'll also work on apps on devices like the Remarkable tablet as well, because those support hyperlinked files too. For this demonstration, I'm on my iPad and I am using the GoodNotes app. I can go over here and add a title. Let's just make it a pretty font. Okay. And then there you have it, a cover, basic cover. Once you scroll past the covers, there's one card that has just like information on it. And from here on out, everything is hyperlinked. So if you click on any of these up here, or if you click on this like home button down here, it will take you to the pages that those represent. So let me switch out of pointer mode. If I click on home, see it takes me to here. Say if I click on 4, it takes me to the 4th tab. Index takes me to the index. All right, click back on home. This version of the Zettelkasten file is the academic one, which is the one that I have all of the academic categories set up, plus the soul cards categories. So this one's pre-set up for you. If you don't want to deal with like picking out your structure, you can go with this one. There's also a blank file that doesn't have anything filled out. So each of these sections are blank. And then if you click on them, it'll take you to the, blank pages. All right, clicking back over into the academic one. This is the one I'm going to show you how to set up because this is the one I'm actually using. Okay, so from here on out, the way this works is if you want to add a card. So say let's go to humanities. Let's go ahead and add a card in the languages section about immersion-based language learning, which is what my capstone project at school is on. So it's something I know about. The way you would do that is you go over here. First of all, open the little drawer thing here that has where you can see more. Click over to page templates. Now page templates, there are 3 different page templates. They're at the end of the file. There's a blank page, there's a lined page, and a smaller lined page. I went in here and I wrote the font size and line height just to make it easier on myself. Those are not included in the file, but if you want to note them down, you can note them down right now. I'm going to use this bigger lined page for this demo. What you do is you go into this little sidebar, copy the page, and then you go back to where you want it. So I want to put it in languages, then just go add page after and paste page. And so now the page is placed in the correct location in the Zettelkasten. I can close the little drawer, and then I will set up a text file here. Text, and I will select the font that I typically use, which is Patrick Hand for the body text. I will set it to 23 font, and I will set the line height to 28. Let's see, 20. I guess if I do 29, then I go backwards. you can use these little plus and minus arrows to get it exactly what you want. There, 28.7. All right, and then I can delete my little note here and drag the text box up to the top. Now you can, like, that's if you want to use a text box, which I think I personally like using the text for the page because it makes it look nice and clean. ... I can fill that out later. All right, you can also handwrite on the page. So if I wanted to, I can go into writing mode and I could be like, ... etc. Then for the title, like I will go ahead and write the title in. Since I'm in writing mode, I would just, number it like I would in my Zettelkasten, like my regular old paper Zettelkasten, and then I'd add a title. You can also do this in text if you want, but otherwise, it works just like a regular old index card. And then one other thing that is kind of cool is if you want, you can link cards together. So if you add another text box down here, now this won't work with handwriting. You do need to use the text box feature for this particular thing. But pretend I had a card here. Pretend I have a card that's like 1.6b that I want to link to, right? I can go here, highlight it, and choose link. And then in the document, it'll ask you which page you want to link to. You can select the card that you want to link to. I don't actually have 1.6b. This is just a demo. We're just going to link it to this entrepreneurship card just for fun, right? And now if I tap on it, I can go to page and I can go right to the card. So you can actually link cards together, similar to how you can in the more very digital things. So it does make the linking aspect of the Zettelkasten easier than actually having paper. I personally like this because it is a nice hybrid between the two, the digital and the analog world. You still have index cards. You can still handwrite on the index cards, but you can link them together. You can make them prettier because you can use handwriting fonts, right? So like if your handwriting is atrocious, just type everything, but use a handwriting font to make it look like it's handwriting. And you can link, as I said, you can link the cards together. You still have limited space though, right? It's not an infinite amount of space. You still have the same, similar restrictions to using an index card. When you run out of space, you need another index card. So you would need to insert another index card behind this one. So yeah, that's basically how you use this. Of course, once you insert a card in here, you can go over here and put it in the index. So I would go to I, and I would go over here and add my card, and you can link it back to the original card. Ta-da. All right, and there you have it. That is the quick rundown of how to use the digital, analog, and Zettelkasten. I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, do let me know. If you do not have this yet, this is a freebie that you get from trying my newsletter. So if you sign up for the first trial month of my newsletter, which is only $15, this is one of the freebies that come with it. So if you want these templates, join my newsletter. All right. And again, if you have any questions, let me know, and cheers.